Yeah, you noticed that, huh? If I can get this zoom right. Oh no!
You didn't get it right.
Ugh. Okay, we're gonna say that's good.
It's like 2.5. 16 and 4. What is this?
So the live button has been hit.
Okie dokie. Is anybody there?
One person. Might be me.
Okay. That is 2.5. I don't want to wait for everybody, but
No, don't wait for anybody. Just go.
is it 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
I mean 3.
Yes.
Hey, hey, it's Berta J, and you are in my kitchen for a live show today. I'm so glad you're here. You know how it is with Berta. I can't just stand here and wait for you to give me a question or to make some comment. I have to be doing something. And today is no different than all the other days that I've had live shows. So, what I'm doing, I usually make, under the advice of my son Evan, I usually make something that I really have a small amount of or none, so that I can make it for the live show and then I'll have it. So this one is going to be a recipes revisited also. I made pear and banana deliciousness a while ago, but I'm just not so crazy about bananas. It tasted good, but I decided I wanted to redo it. That's why I'm revisiting this recipe. And what it's going to be now is apple, pear, banana. Okay? Recipe that is delicious. So, we're going to start off with 1 banana. And what I did is, besides just telling you the number, this was a long time ago and I didn't know the things I know now. And I think it's good that I can give you the quantity of some fruit or whatever it is that I'm using as an ingredient. I think it's a good idea for me to give you, because I'm little Miss Detail, gotta give you everything that you need. I also translated it into cups. So this is 1 medium-sized banana, which is 3/4 of a cup, according to, I'll just put it in the sink, but it's 3/4 of a cup. So you can get banana, a small one, 2 small ones, whatever. Just make it 3/4 of a cup, okay? Started with that. And then into that, I'm going to put pear, 2 pears. Now, your pears can be big, pears can be little, but if you will end up with 2 3/4 of a cup of pear, dump it in. Get it all out of that cup measure, every single morsel. Now, I want to tell you something else. That when I'm making something like a fruit salad or anything that has chopped things in it, I like to make them bite-sized or smaller. Not so much with onions, I make those smaller anyway. But when I'm doing like this, I will cut them, that's big, but something small like that, so that when you take your spoon and you go in to lift it out so you can eat it, it fits on your spoon. You don't have to worry about stuff dribbling down your side of your face and onto your clothes. So that's 2 3/4 of a cup of pear, chopped pear. Now, I like Bosc pears, and they have that sort of like a brownness on the skin, a little green underneath. Sometimes they're just all kind of a light brown, but they are so sweet and so delicious. I love them. So that's what's in here, 2 of those. The last item for the main body of the this apple pear banana deliciousness are 2 apples. And so I used one Pink Lady. I like a sweet sour thing going on. Didn't have any Granny Smith, but if I did, I would have used that. So one Pink Lady and one, I think it was an Empire apple. So I put that in. Put those in. Now that is like 2.5 cups. So you have a lot of fruit in here. The next thing you're going to do is stir it up. So you're going to get the banana to the top. You know what I tell you? Well, maybe you don't. This is the first time you've been here. First time you've seen me. But do a turn with this hand and a stir with your right hand or your left hand, whichever is your dominant hand, so that you can get everything mixed up. So I thought this bowl was going to be big enough. But the rest of the things that are going to be in here are not all liquid, just a few more things. Let me get all the banana mixed in. But if you like, this is another turn on this. If you like bananas, then go to, I'll put a link below. I'll put the actual, no, I'll put a link below. To the original PEAR Banana Deliciousness, and you can use the number of pears and bananas there. I used too many to my liking. Okay, next thing, you're gonna put in raisins. I used 1/3 cup of raisins, dump those in. And I also like to, you probably won't be able to see it, but that's about the size I like to cut it up because it fits on a spoon, okay? Small pieces. And then 1/2 cup of your favorite nut or seed. Want to drop that down to 1/3 cup? You can. These are walnuts and pecans. Put that in. Get it all. Get it all. Every single crumb. And now I'm going to stir again.
The pecans, not pecans?
Yes, I grew up in the South. Well, that's what they say the South is Maryland. But I don't think that's the South yet. I think you got to go a little bit more south. Virginia is south. But anyway, I like pecans and I like walnuts. So I usually mix my ingredients of the same family. So I like to mix my nuts. How does that look on the side? And I use this bowl. You don't have to go get a big glass bowl. Use your Tupperware bowl, any plastic bowl you have. I just like for you to see what it looks like. That's why I like to use a glass bowl. So this is turning out very, very lovely. Okay, so now that that's all mixed up, I'm going to set that aside. I think that looks pretty good. Now what we're going to do is make the sauce. Okay? Any questions? Anything?
No. Well, I guess one person.
One person? When you guys come
Greetings from the Netherlands.
Netherlands! My son, he's 32 now, 33, and he had to do a report. I did some homeschooling. I did a lot of homeschooling, but anyway, he had to do a report on the Netherlands, and he was always making up songs. And so he's always, when he started working on it, he would always say, the Netherlands, woohoo, as he was writing it, okay? I just thought that just popped right into my head. So welcome from the Netherlands. I'm so glad to have you. The sauce starts with 3 tablespoons of water. To that you will add, let's do the lemon juice. The lemon juice, freshly squeezed, which I keep in my fridge, 2 tablespoons. You know what I didn't get? Hang on. These are liquid, so I want to, you know what? I'm going to put this in first, next. This is cinnamon, and I'm using 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Since it's powdered, I'm going to use it first, and then use my spatula to get all the little remnants in there, so I can say, get it all. Okay, so now I'll go to the liquid. Lemon juice, 2 tablespoons, freshly squeezed, or however you can get it. It's just freshly squeezed, tastes really good. Sour, but good. This is vanilla, which is 3/4 of a teaspoon. So you take out, I don't know, you may notice something about my recipes. I do enjoy making recipes when you're measuring things about the same size. So you don't have to use 15 different measuring, like this is a third, this is a fourth, this is to a half. So I use 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, as well as 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon and 3/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla. This is 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Again, if anything that I put in here you don't like, you just can't, your stomach just can't handle it, your taste buds say, ugh, make a face every time you see it, don't put it in. It's not going to kill it. Unless it's something like leavening, like baking powder, baking soda, that kind of thing. But normally it's okay. And then you're just going to stir until the cinnamon gets incorporated. Oh, you know, I forgot one other thing. I always do 20 scrapes of this. This is a nutmeg. You ever seen a nutmeg? There it is. I don't know. And this is the side I'm going to scrape on. Okay. 20. That was 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Gets nice and clean. I bought a new one. The other one broke. Now stir. This is really delicious. It's going to be even more delicious than my original recipe because I won't taste so much banana, and I really do like, I enjoyed eating apples and I enjoyed eating pears. Should I tell them to talk to me? So my recipes revisited, just about done. I did a little bit more.
Could you put that in the Vitamix?
What, this? Oh yeah. If you wanted to, and you didn't want to do the hand mixing, you could put this in a Vitamix and blend up everything. I just like stirring up stuff. I like being in the kitchen. So now you're going to pour it over your apple, pear, banana deliciousness. And you're going to get all that which is clinging to the sides, if there's any. And if you use your Vitamix or your mixer bowl, then make sure you get all the goodness that's attached there as well. Okay? So that's that. Just get off any remnants of there. And now we stir. I'm going to eat this. Oh, yummy. I think there's something to be said for lemon and apple. It just tastes so good. And raisins. There is a pie that I used to get when I was working full time, many years ago, from the cafeteria, and it was called, was it a French apple pie? But it had raisins in it. It was apple pie with raisins. It was very, very good. And I've always liked apples with raisins and a little lemon juice. I think I've gotten everything all mixed together. You're going to have a nice little juice down at the bottom, which will be really good. I'm going to get something to wipe my hands with. This is a dishcloth. Okay. Okay, I think those raisins are really incorporated now. What I'm going to do is put them in a bowl so so I can have some. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good, people. That's enough. Now I'm gonna just taste them.
15 minutes.
Sometimes I wish there was some way we could give you guys a way to smell. It smells really good. That didn't happen just because I'm getting older. My children say, "We can't take me anywhere, Mom, because you are always dropping stuff all over in front of me." I just washed this shirt, so I want to make sure that I didn't drop anything on me. Oh, guys, this is so yummy. I think you'll like it. Even if you don't like banana, because you don't get very much of it, but every once in a while you get this burst of banana that just comes forward, just shouts at you. But it's surrounded by pear and apple and raisins. There's a little bit of crunchy nut, which tastes really good. Anyone else?
So glad I made it. You're my star, Miss Berta. Glad you're back. That's Ash was here. I don't know if you know who that is.
Ash was here. So glad you're here, Ash.
I'm treating myself to a Vitamix today and gifting my current blender to my daughter. And then another person says that they love your posts.
Thank you so much. You know, when I first started, I was a nervous wreck. But my son, Evan, said, "Mom, you can do this. You talk to enough people in the grocery stores and on the phone with your few little friends that I have. You could do this because you could reach so many more people." And I never thought I'd reach anybody in the Netherlands. And I'm so thankful and glad that I have. And I still talk to people in the grocery store. And this has been a real blessing for me since I finally decided to take that leap of faith and said, "All right, Evan, I'll do it." I said it and I was afraid. You know, sometimes you have to do something even though you have some fear, even though you are afraid. Do it anyway. It's not going to hurt anybody. Having a channel wasn't going to hurt anybody, and I'd reach more people. Make sure you have an objective, a goal, and a reason so that you can keep doing it. Not just to make money. It's more than that. It's to touch people's lives. It's to read your comments and to see that somehow, some way, I am affecting somebody else's life that's not here in my house or in my sphere of influence. My sphere has really increased. I appreciate you guys so much. And thank you for joining me and for coming with me today. My new Recipes Revisited Apple, Banana, Pear Deliciousness is very, very good. And if you make something like this, put it in 2 separate containers so you can put one way in the back of the refrigerator and then one in the front. And you'll keep them for a longer time. That's what I found out anyway, especially now in the summertime. And this is a good treat because it's not real sweet, but it is sweet. So when you want a treat, you can have this. I can't stop saying how good it is. This would probably taste really good. Plain yogurt, oatmeal, grains. Put it on the top, stir it up. Probably be very, 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 very tasty. Okay? So we've done 20, 25 minutes?
Yep.
So guys, that's the end. I don't want to sit here and just eat food in front of you, but I just wanted to make something and to come on here so that you would have an opportunity to see me in a live show. Okay? So bye for now. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.